This video will show you how to use the app Notability with Schoology. So if your teacher asks you to annotate on a worksheet or mark up a PDF, this is the absolute best way to do it, and you all should have it on your iPads now. So first of all, I'm going to open up the app Schoology. I'm logged into one of my test accounts, our 5th grade student. I'm going to click on courses, and I'm going to go here into early American history. There's a lot of PDFs in there that will help us see how to use Notability. So Mr. Donaldson's class, I'm going to click on Geography of the United States and the World, and I'm going to look here at Assignment 4, the regions of the United States. So when I look at View Attachments here, and I open that up, I see that Mr. Donaldson has a PDF here, and it's part of the textbook. So I'm going to open this up, and here it opens in Schoology. Now I will use this arrow to take it out of Schoology. All right, so I click there, and here will be the apps that you can take it to. Now notice Notability shows up for me because I've used it before. But if you don't see Notability on that list, remember you can scroll all the way over to the 3 dots and you can get it from there. So I'm going to click on Notability, pencil, and it says send a Notability. So it asks me if I want to create a new note or add an existing note. You can do that if you wanted to combine some different PDFs. But in general, you're going to click on create a new note. Here, you can rename the note if you would like to. You can choose a folder. So usually it will default to unfiled notes, but I made a folder here called History just to keep everything nice and organized. So I'm going to put it into the History folder. Finally, it asks me, do I want to import all the pages or just some of them? So I can click there. You can click on just a few, or you can select all of them, which is what I've done here. So I'm going to keep that as is. And I'm going to click the import button. So if I click import, it tells me 1 file sent to Notability. I'm going to click done. And there you go. Now it's time for me to click the home button on my iPad, and let's go into the app Notability. And when I go in here, I will notice that I will see the thing that I imported, TCI Chapter 1. Here it is in the History folder. If I open the History folder, I'll see it. So I'm going to click on it. And now I am ready to annotate it. So I've got a variety of tools up here. We're going to show you how to use all of these in a different video. But for now, let's focus on the text tool, the pencil tool, and the highlighter tool. So text tool is going to be for typing. Pencil tool will be for handwriting. You can use a regular stylus on this in this app. You can use an Apple Pencil if your iPad will work with an Apple Pencil and you have one, or you can use your finger, but I would definitely recommend some type of stylus. And then you've got the highlighting tool, like I said, and the eraser. So let's go ahead and get started annotating. So I'm going to scroll down here, and maybe you're going to want to do some highlighting. Maybe Mr. Donaldson wants to see what you thought was the most important information here. So I'm going to click the highlighter tool. I can choose all of my settings, and I can begin highlighting. So you see I'm highlighting here, okay? That's something that you can do. Also, you can type on this. So if I press on the T button and I double click on the PDF, I can type. Right now it looks like my font was defaulted to 74, so I'm going to put it down into something a little bit more manageable. And I'm just going to show you how you could type. Okay, so that works. All right, that's a little text box. You have, of course, all kinds of different options there for font color and such. Using the pencil tool, you can also use that to underline, circle, write. You can do any of that. And if you write something with your handwriting, I'm going to show you a really cool thing that you can do. This app will actually convert your handwriting into type. So to do that, you would use the scissor tool. You would go ahead and lasso it here, okay? And then if you click it, do you see that little button that says convert to text? It's going to give you a preview. Was that climate? Yes, it was. And I can convert my text there. So now that I've annotated and marked up this document, I want to take this back to Schoology to submit it. So I will click my up arrow here, and I don't see Schoology on this list, so I'm going to go to Other Apps, and the format should be a PDF. You have some options here. For instance, would you like to submit all of these pages or maybe just one of the pages? You can select and deselect pages here. And then I get ready to share notes. So I'm going to click on Share Note. And I'm going to be looking for Schoology in my app list. I'm going to scroll through. I don't see it. So no problem. I'll click on the 3 dots, the More. And I will go down until I see Schoology. So I'm going to click on Schoology. I'm going to click Submit to Assignment. And I'm going to find the assignment that I want to submit to. I'm going to submit it to Assignment 1. It asks me, do I want to upload my submission? I press Upload. So there it goes. And when I go back and I look in Assignment 1 here, right here, and I look at my submission, I can notice that this submission shows all of my annotations. Do you remember I did this on the Notability app? So I hope this helps you know how to annotate on PDFs and submit them via Schoology.